Okay guys, so here's an end of June update. A lot's been kind of going on here. We'll start here with the Bradford. All that's happened, actually nothing's happened to the Bradford. But Greenie, the Peerless 801 that Meat and Mud Machine locked would not fit. I could have made it fit, but I wanted to make it so more transaxles than just one will fit. So right now it has a MST 205, which you can't see the tag, but it's an MST 205 underneath there. That's open diff. We're gonna be locking. Front tires are on their way. These rims, I've decided not to use these tires on this project because they are ice studded. I don't want to take the chance of popping them and then having to go buy a new set anyway. So I'm gonna be ordering. I think they're 19-inch front tires. These are on here. These Snow Tracks, they're not staying. Don't worry. New tires are on their way. The motor I just picked up today, and that's pretty much all that's happened to Greenie. The SS16 is done. The exhaust is done. I'll have a video up on this. I don't want to say much. I just want to take the video. The Cub Cadet 100. Actually, I think, yes, this is new. I cut the air cleaner so it'll get more airflow. The choke has been removed. New exhaust, I believe. The 72 has a little toolbox. I don't know if I said that before, but nothing else has changed in this. Dirty Bourbon has been getting a lot of attention. The transaxle is now Posi. It's the only tractor that I have right now with Posi, and the only Sears I have with Posi. I don't know if I've said, but there's a winch on the back, 2,500 pound Traveler back there, and there is no battery or anything hooked up to it right now. It's just on there waiting for a battery. It's got just this here. Can't really see, but this plate right here is diamond plate, just like the 72s over here. I'll have a video up on this for an update for this. The 292 single. The gas tank right there sprung a leak. It slowly leaked, so you can see where it was leaking right here, and it ruined the paint. But I already paint just that area. Fix the tank. The first one, the Super 12. Recent thing I've done is it's now an ungoverned throttle. I didn't get much good response just from hooking it up to the hookup over there. So it's now ungoverned. Much better throttle, and I'm very happy with that. The Cub Cadet 147, it got a new bumper. These bumpers are on the new 2016 Cub Cadet GX3s, or TX3s, I believe. Yeah, TX3s. But one of my bosses, I work for a small engine shop, like I said, who I'm building the Simplicity for, and he put one of these bumpers on one of his old Cubs, and they had a bunch of bumpers left over, and he gave me one, and I put it on my tractor here. Kind of makes me need to repaint the whole tractor, but I like it a lot. So around the side, you see these two first. This is a Murray, a Select with an MST 205, a 15.5 overhead valve brakes. This motor is going in Greenie. I picked this tractor up specifically for Greenie. I went to buy a motor. The motor was junk. He had this tractor out back. He said he'd sell it to me for very cheap money. I picked it up for the motor. It runs beautiful. But that's this tractor. It's got the MST 205. It is the wide body. You can see it sticks out a little wider. And then on the other side of it, I picked this up at work for free. It's Alice Chalmers 608 LTD 5-speed with 801 transaxle, I believe. The steering is locked up. I'm gonna unseize that. I don't know what kind of motor's in it. The motor's not gonna stay. It's coming out. It came with this bagger. There's a deck on it. I'm gonna be selling the bagger and deck. This also came with a bagger. That's over there. I'm gonna be selling that. This is gonna be a future mud mower, and I hope that'll be a future off-road mower. But then you come around here. Then you come on the other side of the shed, and there's a whole bunch more tractors. Starting off here first, this is the Ford that was in my video. It's only like in one video. It still has the 19.5 turbo cooled motor. All this needs is just a transaxle, the 4-speed blue. All this needs is just a transaxle, and that's all good. This tractor right here, it's an MTD with wheel horse rear wheels. This is a racing mower I picked up for Mud Machines. He was building this for his friends, but I picked this up for very cheap money also. I'm going to have a video out on this in a build series, hopefully. I know it doesn't look the best right now, but that'll all change. Here's a Cub Cadet I have up for sale, so this is hopefully going to be gone here next day or two. John Deere, it's my brother's and kind of mine. The little Ram tractor that's over here, I'd like to build this. It's probably going to be one of the next builds. But, yeah, this John Deere 314. All it needs is a starter. It's a big hydro tractor. It's a very, very cool tractor. 14 horse Kohler K-Series. Yeah, all this needs is just a starter. The starter went in it. And I could take the starter out of this and put it onto here, but this is up for sale. This needs just some, this has a direct steering, custom brakes. I have a motor for it, MST 206, but you guys will get a full video on that. But tell me what you want me to do with the Murray. Obviously the motor is coming out and the wiring is coming out and going into Greenie with the pit bike carb and my custom dual exhaust. So tell me what you guys want to see out of this. One last thing is, some of you may recognize this motor. This is a 21, I believe, horse Briggs Opposed twin. This was in the Simplicity pulling tractor that a lot of you guys have wanted to see. Well, Simplicity got dug out, and there's a new motor in the Simplicity. It's a 18 horsepower Briggs, and it runs, and the wiring is in it, and the tractor runs. That's going to get its own build, its own video here soon, very soon. So keep your eye out for that. And I don't know what I'm going to be putting this motor in. Maybe that Murray, I don't know. But like I said, that 801, I'm either going to put that in the Alice, or I'm going to sell it or trade it off. The 13.5 horse Briggs OHV, that I'm planning on putting in the Racer. Guy dropped off this little clone motor, and that's not the shroud that came with it. That's just a Honda one I was trying to mock up and see if the recoil would fit. But the right one, the black one, I have a black one that's going to go on it. I think it's a 5 horse. It's brand new. There's not even oil in it. So I'm going to try and mount this in the mini bike, the blue mini bike, and get a clutch. So that mini bike will be back. Here's the transaxle out of the Ford. It's split here and actually threw a gear at the top of the case and over there. So that transmission, all the gears are junk. Here's a 5-speed Peerless that got traded to me, but it's junk because I believe it's this bolt. The bolt hole down there is all stripped out and actually broken. And then underneath that is the 15.5 horse Kohler that no longer has its governor. So I can't run that in my Racer, else I would. But other than that, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. There's going to be a lot of videos coming out here soon of just some more builds and updates. So keep your eyes out for them. Obviously the SS16, Dirty Bourbon, Greenie, the Racer, and the Simplicity. Because the Simplicity is going to be done here soon, which I know a lot of you are going to be happy about. So, yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think.